Timmy, the Destroyer, and the Were-Tigers from Turkey follows 11-year-old Timmy Allgood, an orphan who has finally found what he's always wanted, a family. After years growing up at the Thomas A. Kempis Orphanage in Glen Haven, California, he's just days away from being adopted by Henry and Diane Applethwaite, a quirky, free-spirited hippie couple whose home is filled with tie-dye, handmade furniture, and unconditional love. For the first time in his life, Timmy feels like he belongs. Back at school, he spends time with his best friend Ka Vaughn and Valentina, a shy girl who survived a plane crash that took the lives of her family years earlier. And now she secretly has feelings for Timmy. But not everything is perfect. Timmy is constantly targeted by Jason and Justine Kaplan, two siblings who mock him for being an orphan and seem determined to make his life miserable. Things come to a head during a basketball game when Jason repeatedly fouls and humiliates Timmy in front of everyone. Timmy holds back, remembering Sister Margaret's advice: never start the fight, just finish it. That evening, the Applethwaites accept a dinner invitation from the Kaplans. On the surface, the meal seems friendly, but Timmy can feel the hostility beneath the smiles. The Kaplan family treats him with barely disguised contempt, and Mr. Kaplan's invitation to visit any time, day or night, feels more like a threat than hospitality. Later that night, after Henry and Diane fall into an unnatural sleep caused by a drugged dessert, Mr. Kaplan breaks into the house. He reveals that he knows Timmy's secret identity, Vastator, Latin for the Destroyer. More importantly, he knows who Timmy cares about. He threatens Ka Vaughn, Valentina, and the Applethwaites, then summons Timmy to his house at midnight. Timmy goes alone, fully aware it's a trap. Inside, the truth is revealed. The Kaplans are not human, they're were-tigers. Mr. Kaplan, his wife, Jason, Justine, transform into massive tiger-like monsters and attack together. What they don't realize is that Timmy is far more dangerous. For years, he has hidden incredible strength, speed, and near invulnerability. When the were-tigers attack, the fight is brutally short. Timmy survives every assault unharmed and defeats the entire family in self-defense. One by one, the Kaplans fall. Even as Jason dies, he mocks Timmy with one final insult: paper tiger. Standing amid the wreckage, Timmy realizes something terrible. Protecting people sometimes means taking lives. He never wanted to kill anyone, but he had no choice. The nightmare isn't over. Back home, Timmy discovers that Emir, the 2-year-old were-tiger cub, the youngest of the Kaplans, has survived and is heading toward the sleeping Applethwaites. Timmy tries to stop him peacefully, begging the child to leave. But Emir is consumed by rage and determined to avenge his family. To save Henry and Diane, Timmy is unwittingly forced to kill him as well. Afterwards, he quietly buries the cub in the backyard and places a sprig of lavender on the grave. It's one of the saddest moments in the story. Unfortunately, Henry and Diane wake up at exactly the wrong time. But they didn't see a were-tiger cub. They see only a boy strangling what appears to be a helpless cat. Horrified, they conclude that something is deeply wrong with Timmy. Diane becomes convinced he's dangerous. Henry tries to defend him, but even he struggles with what he witnessed. Neither of them can imagine the supernatural truth. The next morning, the adoption is effectively over. Timmy packs his few belongings and prepares to return to the orphanage. He understands that he can never explain what really happened. No one would believe him. The same power that allows him to protect people also separates him from them. He saved the Applethwaites' lives, yet lost the family he desperately wanted. As he walks away alone, Timmy accepts the burden of being the Destroyer, a child powerful enough to defeat monsters, but doomed to live apart from the ordinary life and love he longs for. At its heart, the story is about belonging, loneliness, sacrifice, and the painful reality that sometimes doing the right thing still costs you everything. Timmy becomes a hero, but the people he saves never understand. what he gave up for them.